Good evening and welcome everybody to a bonus stream. This is Obi-Wan Pez, friend Simplex Pachinko. We are going to be playing some, going to be creating some characters for Baldur's Gate 3. And we'll see exactly which characters I can create, because I didn't test this before stream. At some point we're probably going to be interrupted by my son, who needs to get up and use the washroom, as they say in the northern reaches of Canada. I must say, I absolutely love this music. So, first reactions. I did sit in this and just let it play while I was working out the options, and it's the soundtrack is genius. So, absolutely love it. Hope y'all are having a good night. So we're gonna go into new game. Yeah, no. This may be interesting. I think I'm going to try customization. I'm probably going to regret this, but... Enemy aggression... Balance challenge. Yeah, okay, makes sense. I do not want to do single save. Just in case. So, character power. Enemies and allies alike at the same level of strength. Probably, yep. Enemy loadouts. Enemies will use a variety of spells and items in combat. Yeah, probably for the first playthrough. Haha. Change the complexity of combats by adjusting how many new mechanics or enemies are added to certain fights. Okay. Increase proficiency bonus of all characters, reducing the impact of random rolls. Okay, so I think... I mean, I might as well have just gone with balanced at the beginning, but just in case. Enemies will be able to score critical hits just the same as anybody else, so yes, I will do that. Enable to stop player characters dying at 0 hit points. They will be stabilized until helped. No, I think we're going to play just like D&D. Disable free first strikes. Harming a character before combat starts will cost you 1 attack or action on your first turn in initiative. Okay. Adjust how many camp supplies a long rest costs. Whew. Short rest, full heal. Nope. We're only gonna get allow multiclassing. Interesting. I'll let it happen. Trade price modifier. Always prompt reactions. All reactions that can pause the game will do so by default. might want that. Only HP counts of characters controlled by players will be displayed. I do kind of want to know how badly hurt something is, but at the same time. Hide failed perception rolls. Ian Stookie, how you doing? This evening we are hashtag not sponsored by Nepenthe Brewing Company's Plutonian Shore Oatmeal Stout. I thought it was semi-appropriate given that we are potentially going to run into a necromancer at some point. You never know. It is rather a nice dark brown color, getting some little tints of red in there too, so it's pretty nice. I know. I'm finally starting on BG3. I told myself that I would have to wait until the semester ended before picking up either BG3 or Starfield. And I'm thinking that I know the story beats of Starfield, but I think I'm going to still enjoy it. So I think I will pick it up later, but maybe when the price comes down a little bit. Perception rolls to spot traps and hidden objects in the world will only be displayed if successful. Yes. Hide passive rolls in dialogues. Prevent dialogues to show if you have passed or failed passive roll to one information. Yeah. Just like a real DM, it's not going to tell me. Preview dialogue check difficulty before rolling. I think I'm going to let it go. High difficulty class during rolls. We recommend new players try pre-made difficulty for their first campaign, as this cannot be changed at a later date. Let's go for it. Oh man. Yeah, well. Being out of whatever you've got at home, you know. I have plenty of coffee/water, water now, on hand, so you know. I actually played a campaign that had mind flayers as a part of like the main story quest stuff. It was pretty rough. So if I cannot get the mods to work tonight, to get us the appropriate race there, the Furbolgs, then I will. Oh boy. That's fun. Then I will actually be playing my other character who did fight against the Mind Flayers. Yay. Alrighty, so race can we get? We can't. Alright, so I did not apparently. Nuts. I apparently did not get the mods to work correctly. That is just too bad. Okay, so we're going to go with half elf. Monk. Okay, origin characters, I see. Interesting. Subrace. Firebolt. Fleet of Foot. That may be it. Yeah. So, we're going with a monk who has the sub-race benefit of extra movement. Absolutely. Let's see. Let me get out his character sheet. Somewhere. No, that is my new character. No, that is the other character. Damn. It's got to be here somewhere, right? Is it in the back of the book? I have my player's handbook right here. Of course. I am, at this exact moment in time, losing all of my papers. And we could do it based off of just what's written there, but oh no, don't bend that. Is that it? Elkorin Tathvir. Nice. Here we go. Alright. And apparently my ranger as well. Okay, here we go. Okay. Here, Outlander? Not really. He was noble born, but he himself was not particularly accumulating renown, power, etc. So let's see what else we got. We have stealth. We do not have sleight of hand. It was also not really a bleak childhood. Again, athletics, no. Arcana and history, no. No. Animal handling and survival, not really. Insight, no. Again, history's a no. Athletics and survival's a no. Acrobatics, yes. Performance, yes. Interesting. Deception, no. Deception, no. Insight. Okay. Going by flavor, right? throws, simple weapons, armor, skills. Okay, so athletics, acrobatics, okay. Stealth, yes. Religion and insight were ones, with the exception of insight. That's close. 2. Let's see, I had him about 5'4", 5'6", I think. So, that works. Alright, let's run through this one more time, just to see if there's a better choice. Breaking the law. Well, no. You know what? This is probably pretty close. Yes, so I do have a preset character in mind. So this is one of my former characters from my first D&D playthrough that I did with this particular group. And this is his, and welcome in, McCoy. Yeah, this is the mini that I had. Unfortunately got broken a bit, but yeah, his feet got broken off at the ankles and the staff got broken off halfway, and he wasn't actually ever finished getting painted. So so yeah, the idea that I had for my character was that he was basically, he was the firstborn into a family of nobles, but like never really wanted the power. Everything kind of sucked. His parents were not particularly happy with him, and he eventually got into trouble, moved out of the house, all this other stuff. His family is... His family comes from half dwarves and half elves, so that's why we're going with the half elf thing. And I just found a couple of interesting things to go with it. So I think folk hero actually might be closer to the flavor that we've got. Okay, let's go with this. Alright, base. Base was, let's see, 16 for dex. That wasn't what I wrote originally. Huh. Increase for strength. Decrease for constitution. Intelligence is here, that's here. Charisma was 12. And curses. This is actually a lot of points. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, I'm trying to play as close to this particular character as I can. There's a reason. Alright, we'll go like that. So, Charisma 11. Let's Skill proficiencies. Athletics and acrobatics. Stealth. Animal handling. And survival. Okay. It's pretty close. Alright, and then let's change appearance because we'll play that game.
Where to next?
Hells.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
Where to next?
What was that?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Be wary. This place is trapped. It's opened. More of those wretched things.
I think that's pretty close to what I think. Wasn't particularly scarred. Yeah, we'll leave it. He was a little bit darker because he was half dwarf as well as half elf. At least, you know, that's my... probably somewhere around neutral or blush 7. I like blush 7. That looks pretty good. Go a little bit darker. Maturity. Yeah, he's not old. At this point in the game, he's probably only about 26, 24, something like that. Oh, interesting. Vitiglio. That's cool. Body art? No, I don't think he's very tattooed. You know, not that there's anything wrong with that or whatever. But... we were going kind of with a greenish, I think. Maybe hazel, probably not piercing blue. Or white. I think somewhere around here. Heterochromia is pretty nice too. Makeup, I don't think particularly anything, but I can't see anything. Oh, that's why. Hair, I think was pretty tight, but bun is always fun there. Yep. Okay. Arabelle ribbon. This actually makes sense for somebody who's in acolyte position. You know, one of the monkish brands here. I guess that's the typical thing that I see just for me. come back to it. Not really that. Could be fun, but... Orchestra wings, maybe a little too Asterian. Nah, needs to be tighter. That's not terrible, but I think it would probably be closer. Nah. I think it would be shaved at, you know, the undercut just a little bit. That's just me. It's very elf. Academy dropout. Oh, dude. Mean. Dryad, yeah, no. Not this character. I think the ribbon's probably the best we got. I think we're gonna go mostly brown with maybe some highlights. More in the ginger. Ah, there we go. We'll do ginger 1 here. Maybe up the intensity a bit. Not that much. Okay, and then back to main hair color. Too light. Not so much difference between those. Let's go with that. Graying, no, not really. He's a bit young. Facial hair, I don't think he's gonna have any facial hair, just me. Oh, that was his name, I see. So, Elkorin Tathvir.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Guardian? Is this just a secondary character? I don't know anything about the, additional NPC. I'm not going to read too much into it. Don't worry. Okay, nope. We're just going to leave it there. Okay, so female half-orc. Kind of like it.
Remarkable. Follow your instinct.
Remarkable.
Good luck.
Little ones. Bit more mature. Probably not really freckles. Let's put a little bit in there just cause. Body art. Maybe that's a little much. I like that. Okay. Let's go with something that's maybe a little more... almost slightly nondescript. There. Let's do it. Hair. She's got... bandit style, undercut. Yeah, I like it. Let's just leave it. No need for facial hair today. Alright, venture forth. Horror. Wow. Instant teleportation. Rift from behind. Did you see the rippling? Oh, that's so great. get tight in here. Very subtle. Clipped. Grr. Alright.
My head might still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked. Not getting back in that thing.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Nautiloid. Interesting.
Let's see what this does. Someone else got out.
Anybody else?
Might be other survivors.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Investigation. Yeah, well. Natural 20.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Okay, yep, fair enough. Ruptured mind flare pod.
Not everyone made it out alive.
Fire. Okay. Yep.
Wonder who was inside.
Uh,
No traps, please.
Peridot. Nice.
Dead. Good. Made it out.
Restoration. Interesting. Action, bonus action, and key points. Very nice. Topple. Swipe at a creature and knock it prone once per short rest. Like it. Main hand attack. 1d8 plus 3. Two-hand strike with a staff, I think. Yeah. Two hands, 1d8. Help. Improvised. I like improvised, yep. Shove, hide, throw, jump, dip. Dip a weapon into a surface to alter the surface or enhance the weapon. Ah, interesting. Okay, quarterstaff, 1d8 or 1d6 per one-handed, plus 3 bludgeoning. Versatile, so uses dex instead of strength. inventory and equipment. Flurry of blows. Scroll, revivify, and healing potions. Alright, cool.
Odd. I feel better.
Okay,
These boots have seen everything.
The sphincter. Nice. The keybinds are backward for camera rotate. I mean, I know what it wants to do, but is that better or worse? Okay, so I'm like rotating my distance view, essentially, is what I'm doing. So I want this to turn one or the other.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
5 gold. Jerks. Somebody's setting off fireworks up the street there. It's probably our next door neighbors. I shouldn't say that. Viscous chair?
A schematic of
Rune
an
slate.
Lord flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship.
Game is paused. Time is broken down into rounds that represent 6 seconds each. Turn-based mode could be used to avoid traps, perils, or being spotted. I want to strike that thing. Exit turn-based mode. Okay, didn't do anything.
Mind Flayer Horticulture.
Eldritch tablet.
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
No, there's nothing there. Okay. Neural apparatus. Nope. Okay, that's fun. Miranth. We're not gonna like this.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return. The
You
enemy.
sound afraid. Why?
So many enemies. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Let's inspect the exposed brain. Which I'm awful at, because it's intelligence. but hey. Fail. Okay.
Apart from this strange context, you notice nothing unusual about the brain.
Let's gently prise the brain from the skull and hopefully it'll join us. +3. Oh no. That sounds bad. Squish. Nope.
The brain won't budge. Gross. Ugh. You know, as much as I don't like doing things like that, there's nothing there. Okay, tentacle aquarium.
Brains.
Mind sanctuary.
Curious.
Okay.
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, right, because we're already up here. Okay. So we need to find if there's anybody still alive. Fire, 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 more fire. Ugh.
Can't give up now.
Oh.
Abomination. This is your end.
Hi, Lizzo.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
What made you think I was a thrall?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
We're turning into mind flayers. Must be something we can do.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
All right. Okay. Commence battle. So we're going to take an attack on the first imp,
Death won't take me yet.
and then we're going to. I feel like I don't want to use a key point yet. Bonus action, unarmed strike. Fists of Fury. Kill a character using unarmed strike. And we can't do anything to get there, and we don't have any more actions anyway, so I can't defend either because I already used the thing, so we'll just end the turn here. That was a silly idea. Maybe I want to...
Can't even catch my breath.
Yeah, can we... No, we can't even move now. Okay, we're gonna do a standard attack. 1d10 plus 3 slashing. Yeah, we're not gonna use any special stuff with this. Right? Because these are all extra stuff. They all return on short rest, so 1d6 plus 1. Gain a proficiency in all skills of a chosen ability until long rest. Yeah, we're just gonna attack.
Taste my fury.
Really? Ooh. Okay, so we can do Pommel Strike. Sure, why not? Pop. And then we'll run down as far as we can. Okay. Not very far. Turn. Ooh. Elkorin, gonna attack this guy down here.
Wrong fight, friend.
And unarmed strike. Oh, right. What else is here? Do we have anything in this room? Tentacle aquarium. Oh, right. We have things that we can eventually get to.
Fury. I
Lazel.
am death.
Nice.
Let's have a look.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
Thanks.
Now, to the helm.
Ooh. Scimitar. Axe. Crossbow. Extra imp. Another crossbow. Thrall gold. Okay, another dead imp up there. Nice. Alright, so we'll get back to them in just a minute. Anything else around here? Dead thrall. Okay, Tentacle aquarium. Ooh. Lithium
Can't slow
cradle.
down.
Oh. No, I don't want to do that. Nobody took any damage, so we're good. Somewhat surprisingly. Inventory and equipment. I want to keep my stuff, so that's just not negotiable. Caustic bulb, void bulb. Ooh. Potion of healing, revivify, keychain, alchemy pouch, camp supply pack. Sure, whatever. Hand axe. Okay, so I want Elkorin to take the light crossbow. And Lae'zel. +2, +3, -1, +2, and I think that's a +0 in charisma. Yeah, that's right. All right, and then we want to go with Lae'zel.
Blackets will be done.
Okay, how does this compare to the crossbow? 2 to 7. Proficiency with this unlocks the basically shooting their legs out. She's got whatever she's got, so it doesn't matter all that much.
I can't believe this.
4 to 11, but you have to spend something, maybe to reload. T. Inspect. Piercing shot. Yeah. Deal regular damage and possibly inflict gaping wounds, which cause extra damage on attack. Undead constructs can't receive gaping wounds. Fine. 18 meters. Attack roll +5 for me. That's nice. 4 to 11. Okay. I'm gonna look at this and make a decision, and then we can do a quick add and be right back. Really? Boo. Ugh. Alright, well, be right back anyway. Alright. So we can do 4 to 11, 1d8 +3. Or 2 to 7, 1d6 +1. Alright, we'll give Lae'zel the other crossbow and then see if it helps any. Alright, light crossbow, 18 meters, two-handed. 1d8 +1 instead of 1d6 +1. Yeah, okay. It's ever so slightly better. Lae'zel's got a +3, +1, 0, +1, and -1. Okay. Tasteful boots. You know, fascinating.
I've got a long road ahead.
Elven underwear. Interesting. Okay, so again, nobody needs to restore. We're good here. We'll go up to the dead thrall.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Did I say that?
Not now. We must go to the helm.
Alright, fine. Who are you? Why are you helping
Who
me?
am I? Your only chance of survival.
Fair enough.
Now move. You are wasting time.
Light on my feet.
Arterial mesh. Gross. 2 gold. Alright, I don't see... Yeah, there we go. Should have done this earlier. Empty. Cool. Sphincter.
Put my hands on everything.
Save. Move in.
Ghaik machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Push. That's great.
The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
Nautiloid tank. I feel like I don't want to piss off the Mind Flayer if there is one here. Just, you know, just saying. No, okay. Cool.
Let me out! You! Get me out of this damn thing!
We have no time for stragglers.
Yeah, we still got time. Look for a latch that might
The
open the lid.
construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
Cool.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
I'll go look around. There must be some way to get this thing open.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in.
The one that I shot?
Hurry! Please!
This one. Okay.
The console appears dormant.
Look for a switch or
The
release.
mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
Find a thing.
Fits in that socket must power this thing.
Ah.
Wish I had a bag of holding. A brain and a Japanese key.
Locked. Curses.
Indolence breeds madness.
Oh, okay. Nope.
Let's get going.
Thieves' tools. Yep. Okay.
What path lies before me?
The console appears dormant.
Oh, come on.
The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first.
Ugh. Can we get the item from our... humanoid brain? Can we put that in here? Nope. Okay. Take Lazelle and get her to look at it.
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first. Then you spy an empty socket.
Ugh. Hit it.
Nothing. The console remains dormant.
Aye.
Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
Okay. There's gotta be something that powers it. Ooh.
Damn it!
Ooh.
Open up.
Elaborate reliquary. Oh wait, no, that's the lock thing. Right. Manuscript.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and
Burnished
centuries
necklace.
of darkness.
Nothing useful. Come on.
Quickly then.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
Okay.
They've turned
Oh.
aggressive. A most powerful machine.
Push the other button. Okay, I guess I don't have enough turn. That's fine.
Victory awaits.
Okay, cool. No, we're going to man-hand attack this guy. Unlocked an action as a result of another ability, feature, or condition. It will remain at your hotbar. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Assume.
So push the button. Push the other button. No? Okay.
Let's
cool.
move.
Restore.
At the room. Here we
I want to get her out, but I also don't know how.
Odd things. Wonder what plane they're from.
This is fire. Do not touch.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Okay, let's go the other way.
Skva. How many hosts of this gay infected?
Key.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you. A dazed woman.
What's in here?
Eldritch rune candle.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
Hey,
Don't mind if I do. Another
cartilaginous chest.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. a presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Uh-oh. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. I deserve that.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Well, and preserve me. That cannot be our fate.
Let's just move on.
You are beautiful.
Mysterious what? Mysterious liquid. Cool.
Something good here, I hope.
The console appears dormant.
Insert the rune into the socket.
The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that
Well,
other unfortunate?
Only one shot to go here. Take a closer look at the powered up console. I'm not very good at this, but hey, why not? Alright, cool.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
Let's do it.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Will the pod to open. I don't think that passed by
You
much.
feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Uh-oh. Oof.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Dangerous company is what you need in a fight.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Alright then, let's get going. I'm Elkorin Tathvir.
Shadowheart. One moment.
Did you steal all my stuff? What's that?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on. Whatever comes.
Shadowheart,
I'm
what do you
ready.
have? Scroll of Detect Thoughts. Camp Supply, etc., etc. Revivify, Mysterious Artifact, etc. No ranged weapons, so...
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Can we give that to Shadowheart?
next, I
And would
wonder?
she be able to use this? Proficiency. 1d6 plus 1, sure. If pants could brood.
Is
weird.
that blood? No, never mind. If not over, then through.
No, no, no. Don't step in fire. Alright. Nothing here. Yeah, that's why you don't, that's why you don't fight mind flayers.
Brawl. Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape. Impact is imminent. I must connect the helm.
Okay, so can we rush? Yes. Let's have her take the Hellsbore. Ooh. Charge forward, attack the first enemy in your way, possibly pushing them off balance. There's probably some good stuff in this room, and unfortunately I just don't have those kind of turns. So we're going to... Okay, so we're just going to main hand attack Hellsbore.
No failure.
Righto. Boo. Boo. Not enough movement. We can't even go anywhere. Cool. Alright, so... Bonk! Firebolt. Take an action. 1d10. Let's do it. See if we can get this. Yup. She got Shield of Faith. Protect a creature from attacks. Increase armor class by 2 until long rest. Let's do it. Let's have her
check for anything useful.
rush the lesser imp. Oh, she's nothing. Oh, death roll. No, we're just gonna take all that stuff. I knew there was gonna be good stuff here. She have for movement, not much. No, okay. We're just gonna leave it there.
Where do I go from here?
We don't have enough movement to get anywhere. So let's go to here. Is that because it's hard terrain? Alright, we can rush it. 10 meters.
Find a way forward.
And then I want to hold action. No, we can't do that. Hold action. Honk. It's passive. Custom. No. Give me everything. that's too bad. Oh, I can still shoot. Right. I got ranged attack. That's fine. Oh. Oh, I did kill him. Nice. In turn. Oh. Nice. Okay, so we got an Nautiloid tank.
Worth examining.
Rob the Thrall. She's out of movement. That is a lot of damage. Wow, okay. We're not going to do that. We're just going to fire light crossbow. Piercing shot. Ugh. No. Any piercing shot. Or any shot. He's stunned. I don't feel like he should be able to move. Right. Let me get that. I'm not sure that was a good idea. Entity was vulnerable to your attack and took damage. No, that's not helpful. Oh, I'm gonna feel bad.
Let's end this. Because it's rough terrain, or she's gonna take damage on next turn. That's not good. Eh. Alright, Elkorin can get him. No, let's do another firebolt. Ugh. Still high defense. Okay. We get slightly better with this. But what's the damage? 2 to 7 or 1 to 10? Hamstring, but if you miss, then that's just too bad for you. Guiding bolt. You know what? We're gonna. Charm. Yeah, that's great. Blessing the Trickster. Gain advantage on stealth. That's not going to help any. Guidance. Target gains 1d4 bonus to ability checks. That's not going to help on this. Inflict wounds. Necrotic. Oh. On touch, right? Yeah, melee. Against this target. Okay, so we're not going to... Sacred Flame does the same? Yeah, 40. Okay, so I think we ought to do... I mean, honestly, let's maybe heal our boy over there. Not heal, then. Oh no, it's concentration, so I can't do Shield of Faith because it's already cast on Elkorin.
I kind of need that on him. Alright, let's give it a shot. Why not? Yeah. Kind of figured.
No choice but to keep going.
Right. Alright, cool.
Time to press ahead.
Well, that's fine. Yeah. Oh man, I am so screwed.
Leave him to me. Connect the transponder.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
Alright, what else we got?
Open up.
Onyx. Very nice. Get rid of that. Ooh.
Got to focus.
Okay, what's going on with all these things?
Heading there.
Okay. Oh, level 1 spell slot. Okay. Ooh. Shoulda looked. Cantrip. Right. That's gonna do friggin' anything.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Yeah, don't go that way. That's a bad idea.
At the ready.
Hurry, before they strike.
Can't reach Lieutenant? Oh, that's too bad. Ah, man. Okay, can still fire. Cool, cool.
Or your spine is mine.
I must reach the helm.
Yeah, nowhere near enough to make that.
Taking a look.
Can't make it, but... Take another shot at this guy. Alright, I gotta go for 1 second here. And we're back. Alright, sorry about that. You know, parental stuff. Okay. So at this point, Lizelle has no further actions to do. On self. Okay. Can't dip our weapon into anything, right? Okay.
Need to stay focused.
Turn. Right, we can't do concentration because we already have this stuff. Nice. And let's see. Mind Flayer is damaged slightly, but we can
Nothing
deal with
important is ever easy.
Can we get there? We cannot get there.
What's inside?
Boo. Not enough movement. Alright, well, that's too bad. Nice. I feel like other people had a lot harder time with this fight, but I don't know if that's just because they had a higher level fight. Hey. Took like 2 steps forward, yay. Alright, we got plenty of time, so we'll still be able to check out a couple of cool things. Right. Sweet. I don't know why it doesn't, like, exit immediately. But whatever. It's cool. I can't make that. Cool. Also, is there anything up here? Interactables, items, cool stuff. Ooh. Ooh, that's right. We do have a few things we can just throw. Shadowheart. We could totally do it. Alright, Lisa has no movement. I mean, like, there's no point, but why the hell not? We don't have anything else better to do this turn. Ooh, actually. Mage hand. It's like mage hand. Bonus action, mage hand do thing.
Let's finish this.
Okay. Yeah, I spent that level 1 spell slot. That was a great idea.
Moving.
Might as well move Shadowheart. And then we'll just try it. That was a terrible idea. 40 works better. Yeah.
Come on.
Alright, cool.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Everybody's gonna be all pissed off. Man, just do it.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Elkorin's just gonna have this thing attached to his side for the whole rest of the game. It's great. Boing. Alright, goblinoids. God damn it. I have to figure out what that thing is.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Check yourself for
Other
injuries.
than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Go to your personal chest in camp during a long rest to find some of your unique DLC items. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, do we have anybody nearby? Mangled Fisher. Oh.
What's hiding here?
Gold. You can find a dozen different currencies in Faerun, but everyone accepts gold.
Something's on my mind.
Fair. No, don't reach for the artifact.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship.
I remember falling. Then nothing.
It's probably for the best. Do you have any idea where
No.
we are?
I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
We? You want to stay together?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
Shadowheart
Lead the
remembers
way.
this. Alright, Nope, 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 nope. Welp. Alright, so I think
Moving in.
we're just gonna move up and see what we're gonna see. Water. The Sword Coast's finest well water, bottled for convenience. Oops. Ooh, don't do that.
Open up.
Backpack. Rufflesome blackguard hat for the discerning raconteur, spinning of stories and peacockish personality. Well, that would be for my Firbolg, but not for me, I dare say. Oh, there's the pouch. Got a potion of healing. Fisher, intellect devourer. Dead Fisher. Wooden barrel. Okay. Start going this way. Mug. Fish. Bottle. Mysterious liquid is dried to the bottom of this bottle. Okay. So we can go inside the ship again. This way. That's going to get us to the edge of the water. This direction. Interesting runes. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, we don't know exactly which way to go, but that's alright. Oop. Like devour. Nothing. Dead Fisher. Oh. Bucket of fish. That's what I'm talking about. Fish heads. Tiny sharp teeth line the jaw of this dead fish. Commonly used in stocks or grilled at the succulent bits of the cheeks, throat, and eyes. More buckets of fish. A thin, slimy layer has formed over the moist scales. Pretty typical. Backpack.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Shanties for the bitch queen. And we all row the spray upon our necks, and we all row with the spray upon our backs, and we row with the sea beneath our feet, and the bitch queen stays the storm. Wave mother, lash us to the prow. Wave mother, we ask to sail your skirt, if you allow. Wave mother, sink us if you will. Wave mother, our skulls are yours with brine and sand to fill. Souls away and anchors still, the wind won't move without the bitch queen's will. We'll wait gladly years and days till the bitch queen brings the waves. Hey ho, she told us so. Hey ho, she told us so. Interesting. Murgrass. Suspension of murgrass.
My faith will guide me.
Perfumed letter still legible in spite of water stains and smeared ink. Sigh, I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again, and keep on saying it till we're old and gray. Let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so's staying here. The last few months have been hard. Lady, you wouldn't have any idea. They're always a little easier with you there. Bring your boat, leave your boat, and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. We're gonna have to find her. Oh no.
What might you be hiding?
What's inside?
Boo. What do you mean you can't do two things at once?
No time to dally.
No time to rest.
Ooh, what's that? Thieves' tools. Nice. Now I do have a high dexterity. Is that going to be enough? Sleight of hand +3.
A long way to go still.
Sleight of hand +1. Yep.
And these things have
So
stayed interesting.
Elkorin is going to be using those. Nope. Okay. Currently burning. Yeah, no, that's definitely not us. Add 2 wares. These 4 to 9. Alright, send a Shadowheart. Send a Shadowheart. Send a Shadowheart. And then the other 2 we can just send to wares. Sort. Type.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Okay, so we have a mace. She does bludgeoning. Seems like her... Right, okay. Not proficient with martial or short swords. So none of these are going to be any good. Hand axe. Proficiency with this type. Lacerate. Concussive. They're both 2 to 7. Meh. Okay, so this can go to wares. This can go to wares. This can go to wares. Alright, leather armor. I believe Elkorin cannot use armor, or at least not real armor. But I'll send it to him anyway, just in case. And 2 to 9. It's better than 2 to 7. We'll keep it for the moment, and then we'll add this to hotbar. Can't. Okay. Custom. Oh, right. And then sort type.
Let's see what we have here.
Hand drum. Interesting. Could be fun.
Worth a rummage.
Discovered a waypoint. Be able to teleport to this location by selecting it in the map.
Worth a try.
Ah. Because that's the waypoint. Okay. Ancient door. Try it. Wall. Okay.
Still breathing.
Elkorin.
Despite everything.
Context menu.
With a flick of the wrist.
Hey. Thieves' Tools allows it. Add bonus. Ah. Guidance from... right. Total bonus 4 to 7. Ooh. Natural 20.
What? You got it open, just like that.
Well, you guided me. No. Do we really want to be in here? Ugh. No trap disarm kit. Oh, good. Face, nothing. Heavy chest. Ice arrow. I like it. Grease. Flammable grease surface. Creatures walking on it have halved movement speed and can fall prone until long rest. Or it stays until long rest. Trap disarm tool. Okay. Disarm. You're gonna want to stand away. 9 plus a bunch. Noise. Okay. What do we have around?
What's hiding here? This place wasn't built for
Warhammer. And a skull. Disarm. Oh, that's gonna run out. Our luck is gonna seriously run out. Ooh. Silver band, skull, bone, soul coin. Strange, incomprehensible whispers emanate from this coin, pervading your mind with rage and despair. Oh goodness.
a strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
Disarm. This is a great idea. Jesus. I am doing this exclusively for the XP. Oh my god. They're everywhere. Ooh, that's not good. Uh-oh.
Have to keep going.
I think I just failed it. Wait, what? Oh no. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So that means we failed this, or we can't destroy them. I keep hearing dice rolling, so it seems like we're failing perception checks.
This place is trapped.
Again, no disarm kit available. Granite bench. Yeah, we're gonna need to not accidentally stepping on something. Nope, don't sit. Oh my god, Shadowheart. Plaque. I do like a good plaque.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
That's okay.
This place is trapped.
Yep. Shouldn't have done it.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Did that just turn on the traps? Probably. I think we might have just ended the game.
Might find something useful.
Oh, that's not good.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Dash. Okay, I can get outside. There's that at least. Exit turn-based and we're good. Let's go talk with the electro harvesters that are up
More
here.
of those wretched things.
34. Cool, cool.
No traps, please.
Alright, so we've already checked out that mangled fisher that was down there.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Smart. Good job. What? Oh, that is such crap. Alright, cool. Man, whatever happened to them being all cute and stuff? Nope. Okay, and we're done. Yeah, okay. What is my quarterstaff? 4 to 11. Alright, whatever. We can kill this one. What's days do? Ugh. Disadvantage on wisdom saving throws. Can't take reaction. Loses dex bonus to their armor class. Yeah. Well, okay, let's smack this one. Oh my god. Key points 8 to 14. Much better.
Another step forward.
Wow, okay. Wow. That sucked. Let's do dank crypt. Ew. That sucks. Alright. They weren't kidding about one strike can be lethal. That was, yup. Failed that one. Cool.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Best be on my way.
Best avoid that trap.
Oh, right. What's
Trap.
Jeez. What do we do for a level up? We didn't do this last time. Health increase, class features, additional key point, unarmored movement. Movement speed increases by 3 meters while you're not wearing armor or using a shield. Actions, patient defense. There we go. Step of the wind dash and step of the wind disengage. So you can use a key point to attack rolls against you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on dex saving throws for 1 turn. Yeah. Yeah, 15. Man, I should have done that. Add class now. Select the multi-class. Cleric, level 2. 17 health. Invoke duplicity. Distract enemies with an illusion. Within 3 meters of the illusion, attack rolls have advantage for you and your allies. Turn undead. Pray to turn all undead that can see you. Condition ends upon taking any damage. Channel divinity. Channel divine energy starting with 2 effects. Turn undead and an effect determined by your domain. Level 1 spell slot unlocked. Again, 17. Fear of wolves. Wow. That's interesting. So militia have weapon proficiency with spears, pikes, halberds, glaives, armor proficiency with light shields. Dark vision, fey ancestry, advantage to saving throws against charm and sleep, or can't be put to sleep. Opportunity attack, automatically attack an enemy moving out of your reach. Right. I mean, good, she did see that. Damaged face.
No one's stopped me yet.
Oh, that's ominous. Don't do that. Gilded chest, medium toughness. Cup, glass chalice, plate. Sure. On death and resurrection. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Iosefa Elgin, scholar excommunicated from the Church of Daenir for heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her god's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Of what value is life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages, surely, or so it would seem at first glance. But once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all the spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of resting place that befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kalimvor, weighing our souls against how thoroughly we've given them over to our gods, other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route. Not the end of the path, but a chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components of such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return and in truth have found them to be of the most dull and unimaginative sort. I cannot possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there's simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path, and wealthy enough to return.
I'll take that.
Okay. Peridot ring, considered sacred by some gnomes and halflings. The gem set in this ring sparkles brilliantly. Scroll of protection from good and evil. From evil and good. Protect an ally against the attacks and powers of aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Wow, okay. Not enough space.
I'm ready.
There's not enough space between us? Okay, worked fine. Yeah, okay. Let's put it on, see what happens. Nothing happened. Okay. Armor class 10. Simple robe, monastic robes. Nothing interesting, really. Grease, right. Custom. Right, so if we wear this, I'm pretty sure that does bad things to us. Right. Well, not wearing armor. Where's our armor class? Oh, AC 14. There we go. And AC 15. Yeah. That to wears. Oh no, I already got it on that hotbar. Send to Shadowheart.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Take this to the custom. Oh, I already got that on the on the hotbar. Red Tree, thank you so much for the bits. And a Happy New Year to you too. I missed it a while ago, apparently.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Okay. We're gonna save scum this.
Where's the bloody lock?
I hear somebody.
Very well. lock, no handle. How does it open?
Uh-huh. Sturdy. Slashing, piercing, and necrotic resistance. Fire vulnerability, though. Oh, slashing vulnerability. Psychic immunity, poison immunity, radiant resistance, force vulnerability. I mean, we could do that, but that's bludgeoning. It's all bludgeoning for me. We don't want to use key points. Shove action.
My faith protects
Oh,
me.
she doesn't have a slash, she has a bludgeon. Oh, she does have fire.
Guards, I need a
Disadvantage.
drink.
Oh, target's too close. No, that's fair. But we move everybody away from the door. Then we burn it. Ugh.
The crypt.
What? Oh. I didn't mean to, like, attack.
Skeletons this time.
Could have knocked, asked him what was going on.
I ain't going home empty-handed again.
What path lies before me?
At least there's no skeletons this time.
Shout out, ask, hey, what's going on? Do you want to not attack each other? No? Alright, that's too bad.
Better be cautious.
At least there's no skeletons this time.
Get as close as we can. Right.
Ready.
I ain't going home empty-handed again.
Just grave robbers. Alright, that's fine.
At least there's no skeletons this time.
On my way.
The hell? Oh, that's where she thinks Elkorin is. I get it now.
I ain't going home empty-handed again.
She's already broken down the door. Gotcha.
Hey, someone's in here.
Ooh.
I ain't going home empty-handed again. Skeletons this time. I ain't going home empty-handed again.
Should get started.
Aw, can't do flurry of blows because I didn't do the other action. That's too bad.
I'm ready.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Got to press on.
Alright, fine. Alright, so I'll require other stuff. I've already used everything, so... Ah, well. Huh? Wow, did I just attack the door? No, I don't want to do that. Unarmed strike. If I move away, he's going to attack. Yep. Ow. Jerk.
Let's make this quick. You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Bandit's key.
There is work to do.
Might have been able to charm. Oh well. Right, it's 1d8 plus 3 is somewhere between 4 and 11. Yeah, that's fine.
Take you.
Still alive, so that's progress. What's inside?
Thieves' tools, trap disarm kit. There we go. So what
Wits and blades always
Shadowheart
sharp.
takes it? With the exception of the trap disarm kit and the thieves' tools.
Better take a look. No time to waste. Just check for anything useful.
The Mortal View eyewitness accounts of the Valspawn crisis. Mass-produced book has a cheap imitation of Baal's symbol stamped on the cover. It's worth some money. Shabby wardrobe. Road dust gray clothes. Casual sandals. Rags. Okay, well that wasn't what I wanted, but whatever. Nothing. Stool. Row of books. Nothing. Broken cupboard. The Unclaimed, sturdily bound story of Cleric of Shar, whose soul was never claimed from the City of Judgment. Curse of the Vampire, ancient text written on dry, cracking paper, cover inscribed with holy symbol every holy symbol you've ever seen, and some you haven't. Nothing special. Bed, mirror.
Better stop gazing at myself before someone accuses me of vanity.
Plate. Bowl, stool. Okay. Vase. Nothing. Man. Ooh. Ancient scroll. What remains of an ancient ritual? worth 14 gold anyway. Alright. Now there should be a guy behind that door. So we're gonna want to... Can we like stack up on the door?
Well, at least there's no skeletons this time.
Opportunity attack. I mean, I guess that's just one. Right, confirmation upon trigger. Okay. Ooh. 4. Oh no. Oh no.
Can't slow down.
Single use. Right. No, because like I wanna... Okay, can we hold action? There isn't a way to hold an action like in D&D. Ah well. Okay, close enough.
Concentrate.
Just gonna have to deal with it. Dash.
Moving.
Okay, and turn, and then we'll wait for these guys to pass that explosive barrel. Uh-oh. All right.
One day he'll catch a break.
Piercing shot? No. Just regular. We're just gonna wait. not super great. That's alright. That's alright. Of course. Dash. Dash. I'm liking that.
Can't afford to let up.
Shadowheart. Let's explode the oil barrel. I mean, we can't get there, but,
Heading there.
what's this Joker have?
Nothing will stand in my way.
Dip weapon and fire. Interesting.
Don't waste a step.
Saved against the piercing shot, but has gaping wounds. Fun. Can we make it? Oh my god, we can. I don't want to burn my quarterstaff. This is probably going to go very poorly for me. Yeah. Ooh. Barbarian. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, can we jump as bonus action? Is that a terrible idea? No, that's not good. Arm strike. Ah. Oh, that's bad.
Fast.
We just gotta take this guy out, because this is gonna be bad. Alright, what are my bonus actions here? Healing Word, Shield of Faith. Bonus actually a healing word. 55. 50. Can we charm person? Lol. 36%. It's pretty good, but unnecessary. It's level 1.
No mercy. Got to press on.
Get out of the fire. And then we don't have anything left, right? Yeah, right. And she's so screwed.
Fast. I need healing.
Yeah. And we're gonna do a key strike because we need this. Okay. So now we need to turn-based mode. We need to do something. There we go. Rolled medicine. Great club. Javelin. Leather boots. Leather gloves. Just take those. I'm sure there's all sorts of stuff. Simple robe. Journey through the jungle, and quarterstaff. It's all the same. Nope. Nope. Torga.
Time to press ahead.
Alright,
Here goes nothing.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Grobian Tipple, Ilmater, drowning. Ivan Arkinson, Okma, internal rot. Devrin Stout, Saloon, fever. Alright, so let's get you
Let's
to
get on with
heal. 4 to 7, 4 to 11. Use that one.
Take your
Ah.
Let's see.
Looter's trunk.
What's that?
Lever. Can we examine? Can we talk about this?
What now?
That can only be good.
Anything of use?
So Elkorin himself is not particularly like, you know,
Moving ahead.
super into reading all the books, but he does see the value in them, so. The Unclaimed. In her life, service had been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of the Lost. Daily did she free herself from tyranny of memory. All in time was lost to her. Her relations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of her devotion she placed the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. When she did, she awoke in death and found herself standing in the place of pale and faded city of judgment. She waited for the Lady of Lost to retrieve her. 1,000,000 souls and more had passed in her colorless gusts, but no hand had materialized in her hand, no voice whispered instruction in her ear, no guidance proffered itself from the bleached and barren sky. Time, immaterial time, passed around her like air, coming and going, and still Goddess did not come for a devotee. Kalemvor pitied her as much as the Lord of the Dead is able, but he could not intervene. The cleric of the Lady of Loss, unable to unclaim despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn. That not of forgetting, but of being forgotten. No, that's not what I wanted.
Let's have a look.
Barton. It's all kind of the same stuff. It's like if we run into anybody else, we might be screwed. Tavian cheese wheel.
Maybe I need more pockets.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those
Supply
prayers
pack.
for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Carafe of water. Ink pot. Quills don't take up anything except not really. Milk can. Sure, that's got nothing in it, right? It smells a bit sour. Portrait of Fane. Excruciatingly precise lines bring this portrait's undead subject to life. Despite his empty eye sockets, you could almost swear his gaze follows you, judgmentally. Ooh. Gold paint. Man, we're gonna have to read a lot of these things, because, oh my goodness. There's so many books. Throne. That's good. So we can actually add that to custom. I do like some leather gloves. Wait, what? That one is actually burning? What's the difference here? No, not that. What's the difference here? There's a symbol up there. I don't understand. Alright, whatever. Great club. Main hand only. When you miss an attack, you deal 2 bludgeoning damage anyway. That's pretty sick.
What to do?
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue? Whoever worshipped here must be long gone. Can't risk being in open view.
Quiet as a mouse.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching. Wonder what's past this.
Guidance.
There could be all sorts of loot in that thing. Don't you want to be rich? Of course I want to be rich, but not if it'll get me killed.
Let's go back. We are so screwed if we decide to go out that way, so
One day I'll catch a break.
let's see if we can go back the way we came. Find a way to heal up or something. Why am I glowy? Oh, guidance. What's that? Combat log.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. key points should have returned. In theory. Right.
Come on, open up.
It's looking pretty good. Entombed scribe. You're undead, aren't you?
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
All their weapons away. I'm sure that's gonna help.
Something good here, I hope.
This is gonna go awfully.
Who's this supposed to be? The statue looks ancient.
Failed religion check. There's a button. Sounds like a great idea.
That might be worth a look.
Last time we touched a button. All right. Yep. That was a terrible idea.
Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
I'm not sure it can. Jesus. This is a stupid idea. Ooh. Amulet of Lost Voices. Arrow of Lightning. Probably gonna need those. Okay. And then Shadow Heart.
My faith will protect me.
Is anybody within range? No. Disadvantage by 56%.
Let me strike true.
Okay. That's as much as we got. he's also silenced. Oh, that's fun. How far is this? 13. Okay, so that's literally as far as he can get. Search.
Dost thou think to rush fate? See to the dead first.
With haste.
Silenced. Piercing shot. Oh, that's no. Piercing shot's not going to do anything.
Can't give up.
Give him a bonk. 45. Man. Ugh.
Onward.
Move outside
Time
this
to push my luck
cone
again.
of silence here.
Very well.
Got to keep fighting.
Yeah. One
Still
of the two
breathing,
to
despite everything.
be outside of their range, but alright, cool. Whatever. Oh, if we can keep them in the silenced region, that's gonna be awesome. Yes. So I can be here. This is gonna suck, but
What's the plan?
oh my god. Just bonk this guy for... Are you shitting me? This is gonna go terribly. Are you realizing this is a terrible idea? Okay, so let's do Shadowheart first. There we go. And right, she can't do anything else there. Might be able to do some sort of bonus action. Don't have any more spell slots. Cool.
Well, so much for peace.
Okay. Main hit attack, 85%. Really? Seven, 8 to 14. Okay. That's gonna be it for us. Yes. Nice. Okay, so he's down and dead. I really hope that they are, in fact, dead. Because otherwise, this is going to be a bit of a pain. Do it. Oh no. Oh no.
Can't afford to
That was the guy who did. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Let's get as far out here as we can, and then do firebolt. Can't turn undead. Already used everything.
Still on my feet.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. I mean, it's not gonna be that bad, but. Okay. That's actually okay.
Think you can take me on?
I'm really concerned that they're going to get up and start hitting me again. So let's get out of here as fast as we can.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus. I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Okay, glitch. This is fun.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb bit. Who are you?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yes, ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
That's interesting. I like it. Let's do the monk answer. Mortal lives are not single. They're part of a greater whole, a path to enlightenment.
Few strive for such balance. Fewer still achieve it. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Soul coin. Ruby ring. Oil of diminution. Elixir of the Colossus. Increase your size. Weapons deal additional 1d4. Gain advantage on strength checks and saves. Replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk until long rest. Oil of diminution. Coat your weapon in oil. It receives -1 penalty damage, but targets failing constitution suffer disadvantage on strength checks and saves, so they shrink. You also receive -1d4 penalty to melee damage.
A strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Ah. See. If I had read that first, the monk answer would be obvious.
What's hiding here?
Nope.
I'll give it a shot.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Ooh, gilded chest. Alright. Go to camp? We do have a camp. Fully healed party members, etc., etc. Shadowheart is here.
Very well.
Something the matter?
What's the story of that little odd artifact you have?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Okay. What do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
You must have thoughts about our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it.
Alright.
Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We've no solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting.
If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears.
What will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Where would you go?
Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Seems personal. I won't pry if it's something you don't want to talk about.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
We should get to know each other a little more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
Okay. If you're not comfortable, I won't press you.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Righto. Ornamental piano. Traveler's chest. Ah. Okay, I gotcha. The Mask of the Shapeshifter. Peculiar clothing chest. Bewildering Adventurers pack. And Drake General Die. Okay. I think that... okay. Yep, okay. Hey there, Withers.
We meet again, as predicted.
I suppose you can buy stuff.
I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Care to explain why you're helping me?
Be assured, it is not by choice.
Oh, okay. What kind of services can a skeleton offer?
A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
It's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Okay. Huh. Mention a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
Okay.
You strike me as the reliable sort. But are you sure this is a good idea?
Sure, what is a good idea?
There are lit fuses in our heads. Sooner or later, they're going to blow. Each hour that passes, the thing inside us grows. We need to find a healer. Let's wake up at first light.
Agreed. Top priority as far as I'm concerned. This is unfamiliar territory. Rushing will only land us in more trouble than we can
That
handle.
sort of danger I'm fine with. I can fight it.
It's also fair.
Rest well. We'll need our strength.
Okay. We will save it here. I mean, don't need to save it if we've already done that, so good enough. Alrighty, so thank you everybody for stopping in. we're going to go out and raid out to... Oh man, Balint's still up. Jeez. He's in New Jersey, so it's just the same time over there as it is here. We're going to go see Emmy Divergent. She is out at Cult of the Lamb at the moment. So join up with that community if you're at all interested. She is a variety streamer, does all sorts of cool stuff. So head on over there. I will be back on Tuesday for more math stuff, and probably next Friday for more Baldur's Gate stuff. Maybe some more stuff in between. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty. Hope you all have a good night. This is Obi-Wan Pez for N Simplex Pachinko. Have fun.